Thank you very much, Colin. And from my side, I would like to welcome you all in this third webinar concerning the first call of SNS projects. So, in the next 5 minutes, I will try to give you uh, some more information of our project portfolio, our timeline, and also give you some initial ideas of what we're gonna hear in the next 3 hours from our project. So most of you might should be familiar with our timeline. You can see that we are following in SNS JU a three-phase approach. The initial phase is focused on evolutionary 5G research topics, but also on explanatory and conceptual research topics for 6G. So call one projects are considered under this first initial phase. So next we're gonna go to the interim phase, focus only on maturing 6G concept and technologies, and then we'll have the final phase sometime in 26, 27, starting following focused on the development of pre-commercial 6G systems. Throughout all these phases, the development and operation of experimental platforms and tests is foreseen, with the initial focus on beyond 5G technologies and later on 6G component and systems at the final phase. In all cases, the use cases coming from the industry vehicles are playing a key role in the successful implementation of the tests and the trials. It is also important, and you can perfectly clearly see in the slide, there is a strong association with the standardization activities. SNS ambition is having project beneficiaries from our project portfolio to heavily contribute to pre-standardization activities and strongly influence the initial 6G specs foreseen for 2025. So if we can move to the next slide, please. So in these slides, you can see the overall structure of the topics addressed under call one. Very quickly, there are four streams of work, two focusing on the evolutionary 5G technologies, namely streams A and D, and two on future 6G technologies, streams B and C. As you can see, stream A and B are focused on RNI activities, while stream C is focusing on enablers and proof of concepts used to develop SNS experimental infrastructures, while stream D aims at large-scale trials and pilots, always considering use cases from industry verticals. As you can see in the slide, the today focus is on two strands of Stream B on system architecture and security. Uh, Later on, you will hear our 8 projects under these two strands presenting their activities. Next slide, please. So this nice slide demonstrates in a single figure the results of the first call. So you can see that we have 35 projects, 33 research innovation actions, and two CSAs, with an overall investment of 250 million euros. As you can see, we are having 288 unique beneficiaries, with participation coming from SMEs of 80% without considering the open calls. So we are very close to our target for 20% SME participation. Our project portfolio covering more than 10 vertical industries and key technological areas. And also you can see in this slide how prominent is the role of the topics to be discussed today, topics like architecture, security, and orchestration and management. So if we go now on more detailed description of what we're gonna hear today, next slide, please. So the first round is around the system architecture. So we expect as outcome of this round, a system architecture for intelligent connectivity and service provision across a huge number of heterogeneous domain, resources, and unlimited application requirements. So such architectures will cater extreme 6 use cases, and will also serve different infrastructure, business, and application environment capable for unified service provisioning across heterogeneous communication and computing environments. They will offer intercomputing sustainable solutions beyond existing inter-networking capabilities from the internet, going from store and forward to store, compute, and forward approach, making possible the execution of services across multiple heterogeneous but seamlessly interworking domains. And another aspect that the topics are addressing in this strand is the promotion of programmable architectures and technologies with a single unifying and open controllability framework. I would say that this more than 20 years vision starting the late 90s with the concept of active networks, but still we have a lot of way to go. So the focus, among other things, for this strand is technologies for scaling intercomputing system, regardless of their type, computing, storage, or networking, nature, virtual or physical, or location, remote, local, or cross-domain. Uh, Second topic is the frictionless and optimized interdomain resource management and orchestration across multiple stakeholder cloud, edge, and fog platforms. Another very very important topic is the adoption of native AI solutions for telecommunication, since we need to move from overlaid and isolated AI solutions to native AI operating autonomously and in a distributed manner. New data transfer paradigms for deep edge integration. So we need to effectively implement the compute continuum from the device to the and deep edge to the cloud and data centers. We should also take into consideration that the current paradigm is shift, where the 80% of the data will be created and processed in the edge, while in 2020 only 20% of the data was created and processed in the edge. And last but not least, it's about deterministic networking. We need to address the major challenges towards deterministic networking and take into consideration the very strict performance requirements on latency, throughput, and timing errors that such kind of networking is needed. Now moving on the strand 4, which is about secure services development and smart network security um, visioning. We foresee with this stream of work on reliable, trusted, and resilient critical infrastructures like 6G, based on a heterogeneous environment of converged networks and IT systems in order to enable future digital services. So the aim is to develop technology supporting trustworthiness, resilience, openness, transparency, and dependability expected under the EU regulations in the context of programmable platforms. We also aim for security technologies and processes, addressing the challenges of open source solutions in the context of multi-vendor interoperability, secure host neutral infrastructures, secure and trustworthy smart services like lifecycle management, and of course, the dual use of AI, so correct application of AI technologies for secure 6G, but also addressing potential security threats from using AI. So the focus, among other things, on this strand of work is on human-centric methods for privacy and confidentiality, holistic smart service and framework, secure lifecycle management, and security enablers for untrusted environments. So, among other things, AI, rule-based physical contextual analysis, and DLTs. Next slide, please. So now I would like to mention a few things about, our ongoing communication activities. We are a young organization with less than a year of operation. Nevertheless, we consider ourselves as very active in the communication area. How could we do otherwise? We're talking about smart networks and services. So We have already a vibrant presence in social media like LinkedIn and Twitter. We have developed a brand new website launched last December with a lot of information which is constantly updating about SNS JU and its activities. Only last week we have launched our YouTube channel where you can already find rich content from previous event of the J of SNS JU like the Info Day and the previous webinars. And of course, we seek a fruitful collaboration with all projects in communicating and disseminating project results. Our very competent communication team is here to help you on this, and you know that very well. So, this is more or less from my side. Once again, I would like to thank you all for your participation in this webinar. As a matter of fact, I'm very proud and honored because I'm the PO of the 5 out of 8 projects that will be presenting today. And now gonna give the floor to the project to make their presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you